Gavan Duffy, looking ahead to Saturday night's final, it's fair to say that Down and Ulster University deserve to be there. It should be a great final.
Yeah, so far both teams have really been part of the competition. They've played some great games, and I think in fairness from what we've seen, the best two teams probably are in the final this year.
And they met, of course, earlier on, and it was a decent game.
They did. I was actually here. I was umpiring that night myself. It was a really enjoyable game. The first half, Georgetown got off to a pretty good start, and Down then pegged them back, and maybe a wee bit of experience. But I know from watching that game, Georgetown have a few players to bring into the mix for the final, and that should make it a wee bit closer.
And overall, what have you been impressed by the standard in the competition?
I've really enjoyed it actually, and most of the managers and the players have enjoyed it. It's been very exciting for most of the games. I've found that a lot of the games have been, as we've got closer to it, have been a wee bit more competitive, and I think most importantly, all the teams that are involved are getting what they need out of it this time of year.
And is the competition then growing in stature?
I believe it is. I mean, this is our third year, and already, hopefully, no matter who wins on Saturday night, we're going to have a different name in the cup. So we'll have three winners, obviously, in the 3 years. More and more teams are asking us about it. We're looking at the format. We've taken about tinkering with the format for next year to include more teams in it, to make it more accessible to maybe some of the other counties who are struggling with the distance and the time arrangements. So I think it's an opportunity for it to grow, and we do hope that next year we can expand it out and bring more teams into it.
And they all seem to enjoy this venue.
Well, look, it's a fantastic venue. It's a fantastic venue for this time of year, for crowds, for games. It caters for all that's needed for this time of year, especially for counties and university teams, and everybody enjoys playing it. And look, if you're talking about January and the surface that we're playing on, and here in the arena for the final, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more.
And the competition remembers Conor McGurk. What has been the reaction from the family as the years have gone by?
I think the family have really are glad to be part of it. I think it's a lovely fit memory to Conor, somebody who gives so much to Queen's Hurling, and somebody who lived life to the full and really enjoyed being part on his time here at Queen's Hurling. And it's a nice thing for us to be able to do as the membership of Queen's Hurling now, the club, to be able to remember such a fitting way a man who gives so much to our university.
So your message to hurling folk is to get out on Saturday night and come here?
Absolutely, we would appeal to anybody to come here. It's a great night's entertainment. You're talking about the end of January, talking about two teams, one team getting ready for Fitzgibbon Cup, the other team getting ready for National League. Both teams will be at full strength, and we hope to have a real good game, and I would really encourage hurling people in Ulster to come and support us.
And finally, as an unbiased Queen's man who's chairman of the Organising Committee, who's your money on?
It'll be a tight game, but I suppose up to now, if you've been looking at it, Down have been the form team in the competition. I think Georgetown hopefully will run it very close. Don't think there'll be a whole lot in it. Georgetown have some excellent players, but at this stage, if you're being honest, you'd probably just tip Down. I'm sure Georgetown will be delighted to hear that.